understand it. What is a plateau? It's a stall in weight loss or fitness progress despite consistent effort. So, Gloria, you even said you were grinding during that period. In fact, you actually increased your exercise activity.
I did, yeah.
You did, right? So, and to your point, I remember you said your body gets used to it, right?
Right.
You are correct. The body gets used to the weight that it's at. So as a result, your body's naturally going to start burning less calories. And it does it through your resting metabolism, and it does it through NEAT. You guys are like, what the heck does that mean? That simply means because you are a lighter human being, because you don't have as much weight on you, your body has less to support. Your body doesn't require as much energy. Your body doesn't require as much calories to support your body. So as a result, it'll be burning less calories. Right? Inaccurate tracking. This is a huge one. Hidden calories or missing consistency in meals or workouts. So again, guys, we know missing out on even olive oil, butter, cooking oils can be an additional 2, 3, sometimes 400 calories additional per day. Is that enough to put you out of the deficit?
Probably.
Easily. Yeah. Right? So if you are currently watching this and you are tracking your calories, however, you're not actually using a food scale and being a little bit more meticulous with it to get more precise calorie counting and determining grams, fluid ounces, right? Then there's a very high likelihood that you are mistracking. And that is a huge deal, right? Stress or lack of recovery. Guys, cortisol spikes can impact fat loss. Cortisol spikes, so your body can naturally start retaining more water. So, Gloria, I'm not telling you were stressed during that period, but it is possible.
I was. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I did. I had stress, and my leg even was swelling, and it hasn't been swelling since I started on the GPL-1. So I'm like, oh no. My leg even was swelling. That was not good. But I knew it was something I was going through.
So your textbook definition of cortisol,
exactly.
Hormones spiking up as a result. Your body's stressed. As a result, you're going to be having I guess, more different behaviors than what you would have before as a result of your hormones changing. And then your body's naturally storing more water, resulting when you step on that scale, you're looking at a slight different number than what it actually is.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Yep.
Decreased NEAT. So guys, I specifically said when you start losing weight, your body's going to naturally be burning less calories through 2 pathways. The first pathway is the resting metabolism, which is just us burning calories at rest, right? The other pathway is through non-exercise activity thermogenesis. If you guys have seen our previous lesson, which these are being recorded, so you can take a look at our previous lesson where we talked about how the human body burns calories, you will be moving less without even realizing it. So viewers, this is crazy. What I'm basically telling you is after you've lost 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds on your weight loss journey, your body is literally going to intentionally be making you move less. You're going to have less urges to walk. You're going to have more urges to sit. You're going to have more natural tendencies to lay down and be relaxed. Why? Can someone answer the question? Why is our body trying to not make us move as much? Does anyone know?
Because there's less of you, I guess. I don't know.
Less of you. So less of you is that goes back to the resting metabolism.
Right. Part. Okay.
So less of you, yes, you're right. There is less of you, so you'll be burning less calories through resting metabolism. But what about NEAT? Why is your body making you move less when you're losing weight? The answer is it goes back to our body's defense mechanism. Remember, the body is very smart. The body adapts. The human body, primary goal is to keep you alive. So all that means is when you lose weight, the body doesn't like it. As a result, it's going to, through hormones, through behaviors, going to start trying to make you stop burning as many calories. So what do we need to do to prevent that? What do we need to do to prevent us? Go against what your body wants. Do the opposite of what your body's trying to do.
Right.
Do the opposite. Start moving more. Start walking more. Start standing more. Start exercising a little bit more. Man, this stuff is crazy. Very crazy stuff. Plateaus are natural. They're your body's way of adapting to change, right? So guys, take a look at the scale. An expectation, anyone that hops on GLP-1 medications specifically are like, hey, time to lose weight. I want to lose 1, 2, 3, 4 pounds every single week until I hit my goal. So that red line is our natural expectation. But in reality, what happens?
It's up and down.
Up and down, I would fluctuate.
I would argue it's even worse than this blue line.
Yeah.
It would be more like, right?
Yeah.
You might even gain a couple pounds one week, right?
No, so, actually.
I've
seen myself gain a few pounds.
Crazy numbers. And again, for Raja and Tammy and Gloria, the people that were in our last lesson, you guys are incredibly more intelligent on how the body actually burns body fat and gains weight. So you know those fluctuations are normal. You know those fluctuations weren't actually fat changes, but rather water, stool, pee, poop, so on and so forth. So guys, what worked to start won't always work to finish. Adjustments are key. If you were watching this, I'm going to say that again because this is incredibly important. What worked for you earlier on in your weight loss journey, on that decline of losing weight over time, will not always work.
Okay.
For the finish, it will not, which means adjustments are key, adjustments are necessary, and adjustments are required.
Right.
Because the body is so intelligent. Strategies to break through plateaus. Here they are. Double check your calorie intake and portion sizes. Remember, we always come back to macronutrients. We always come back to food. Ensure your protein intake is adequate at 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. If you are not currently doing resistance training, if you are not currently weightlifting, you can get away with closer to that 0.8 grams per pound of body weight daily. So there's a nutrition approach, meaning there's a calories in approach, there's an energy in approach, and the other approach is energy out, calories going out. We can add 10 to 15 minutes to your workouts. I'm not telling you to add another hour on the end of your workout. I'm not telling you to increase your workouts from 4 days a week to 7 days a week. That's not what we're saying. We're talking of micro adjustments. Add 10 to 15 minutes to your workouts. Focus on progressive overload in strength training. That means we are not doing the exact same exercise or the exact same workout every single week. What happens if we do the exact same routine every week? Any guesses?
Your body will get used to it.
Ding, ding, ding. Your body gets used to it. Our bodies are too smart. You guys cannot get away with just doing the same damn thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Right.
In fact, you're going to work in the opposite direction.
Right.
We got to shock the body a bit. Increase daily movement through neat steps, cleaning, standing, parking further away from the grocery store, parking further away from work. Incorporating refeeds or diet breaks. Guys, this is a huge one that we're going to talk about a lot on the next slide. Periodically increase calories to maintenance for 3 to 7 days. This is part of diet breaks and refeeds. Periodically increase the amount that you're eating closer to caloric maintenance to assist with the fat loss goal. That literally means I'm expecting a few of you to eat more to lose more weight. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
I want you guys eating as much as possible to lose as much as possible. I don't want you guys to be eating as little as possible to lose as much as possible. All right? This helps you reset the hunger hormone leptin and ghrelin and boost the metabolism, meaning your body's going to do a lot better job at not telling you it's crazy hungry. And your body is also going to do, through leptin, a lot better job at telling you you are full during your meals. I think that's pretty cool. I would love if my body wasn't always hungry, especially after a big meal, right? So that's why it's important. So guys, I broke it down even further. Not only did I break it down even further, I broke it down in the sequential order, the specific order that we should be looking at this in. So if you are watching this video right now, I would highly, highly recommend take a picture of this or screenshot it, write it down, do something with it, because you're going to very likely, if you are on a GLP-1 medication or you are trying to lose body fat, you are probably going to have to come to this at some point in your journey. Maybe not right this moment, but I can guarantee you, you will need to come back to this at some point in your journey. Lack of diet adherence. That is the biggest key principle, guys. I'm going to run through this very quickly. Lack of diet adherence. That simply means you have stopped doing exactly what you were doing previously on your diet. Inaccurate tracking of food. This is a big one. This is not something that I think happens. This is something that we know happens based on the systematic review. Over thousands of people have been studied and tested and determined that they have not been tracking accurately, even if they believed they were tracking accurately. Water retention. How does the body naturally retain water? Through cortisol during high periods of stress. How else do we have more water retention? Water retention means our scale is going to be a little higher than it is. We're going to be a little bit more puffy. We might be a little bit more bloated. If you have an aggressive workout, you naturally doing an aggressive workout will make your body retain more water. Guess what? For those heavy carb eaters, if you love rice, breads, noodles, you're naturally going to be storing more water weight. All right. NEAT drops. Your NEAT drops, and then cardio effort drops. That simply means you're moving a little less, and your cardio, you decided to take it back a little, couple notches on the treadmill. Right? Your cardio, your body's job is to adapt. Your job is to keep challenging it. You guys think we could remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Your body's job is to adapt. Your job is to keep challenging it. Right? He said, that's powerful. How to take diet breaks. I could almost bet a lot of you watching this do not know how to do it.
No.
Let's go over it. Let's go over it. Oh, let's go over it. So let's take a look real quick just to break it down. A diet break is for 1 to 4 weeks where calories are increased to maintenance. So guys, take a look at this. Week 1, you're in a diet. Week 2, you're in a deficit. Week 3, you're in a deficit. Week 4, that means you're consuming less calories than what you are burning. That's all that deficit means. Then we have a diet break on week 5. That diet break means we're not overeating. We're not in a caloric surplus. We're simply eating more during that week. Literally, I want you guys to eat more during that week. Specifically for what? Can anyone name a single benefit for taking a diet break? We went over a few of them.
So your body's not doing the same thing.
So body's not doing the same thing. So what happens?
And it helps reset the hunger hormones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Let's go back real quick.
Yep.
Yes. 100%. We take a look here. Where were we at? Leptin and ghrelin. Our hunger hormone's going to do a lot better job, right? We're going to feel even more fuller from the meals. What else? What else is another benefit of taking that diet break? Anything else?
No, maybe reset your hormones. I don't know.
Yeah, your body won't probably be telling you to sit down too often. You might have the energy, might feel a little better. Might feel a little better to start moving more, right? And then go back to deficit. A refeed day is very different. I need you guys to remember 2 key principles from this lesson: diet breaks and refeed. A refeed is only for 1 to 2 days during the week where calories are increased to maintenance. That means if I'm dieting from Monday to Friday, we naturally already do this. A lot of people naturally already eat more on Saturdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's to your benefit at times. It's not always, because here's where people go wrong. You don't eat on Saturdays and Sundays to the maintenance. What do they end up eating it to?
Probably surplus.
A surplus.
Yeah.
That means that means the human is now consuming more calories than what they are expending.
Right.
A refeed is to a caloric maintenance, meaning I'm trying to eat back. I'm trying to eat a similar amount of calories to what my body is burning. That is maintenance, right? So your average person in here that's like, ooh, I'm gonna take advantage of that. On the weekends, I'm gonna slack off. No, not slack off. You actually have to be even more strategic. You have to just eat a little bit more than that deficit to get you to that maintenance level. Does this all make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we implement this into our life? You guys just learned a new thing. Am I just going to say, hey, good luck doing it? Or am I going to actually tell you how to incorporate this into your schedule?
More than likely going to tell us how.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
So.
Hopefully, as the nutritionist, yeah.
Do you guys think you have to do both every single time?
No.
Probably just one or the other.
Just one or the other.
Maybe
yeah.
one or the other. Do we have to do any of them at all if things are going great?
I would.
I would just so your body doesn't
probably would.
waste anything.
Just like you said,
yes.
there's boosts around it, you know.
Right.
I'd want to get those boosts.
You want the boost. We want
Yeah.
what the studies show to be more beneficial. Correct. So technically speaking, yes, we do want to do it. Now, if Gloria was losing 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds every single week for the past 8 weeks, and she says she's feeling great, her energy level's up, her sex drive is awesome, and she's feeling like $1 million and losing weight, and she's not in a huge calorie deficit, would you recommend this stuff?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. But not everyone's weight loss journey is that successful.
Yeah.
If you're on a GLP-1 medication, I can assure you your weight loss journey is going to have a higher likelihood of success, but we have to do it properly through diet breaks and refeeds, right? So real quick, if you've been in a deficit and you've been losing a lot of weight for a long period of time, Gloria, Tammy,
yeah.
if you've been losing weight for over 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and you're not slowing down, maybe it's time to have a week where you eat a little bit more daily. 200-300 calories more daily.
Okay.
Right? You might gain a pound or so. Not of fat, maybe of water. Right? As long as you're not in that surplus of calories, you're not going to gain fat. Right? Okay. We should start learning what our maintenance is, guys. It's really, really important. So a diet break is a planned period where you eat at maintenance calories. Benefits: boosts metabolism and energy. Literally, you will start burning more calories naturally. So guys, that's a big one. Reduce mental fatigue. Not just mental, physical as well. We don't want to feel tired all the time. Helps maintain muscle mass during fat loss phases. This is another key benefit. How to implement diet breaks. You calculate your maintenance calories. So Gloria, do you have an idea of what your maintenance calories is?
Not really.
Okay. Do you know what your calorie goal is right now, daily? What have you been eating?
I think I was at 1450, but my thing changed because I readjusted it for the weight I'm at now. And now it's at 17 something, like
Okay.
1750.
So how much
that
weight
is more.
How much weight have you lost? How much weight have you lost over the past 4 weeks?
In the last 4 weeks?
Yep.
Probably, well, I had that 2 weeks that I lost nothing. So probably 3 pounds in the last, about three and a half, maybe, in the last 4 weeks.
3.5. Okay,
yeah, about that.
So 3.5, guys. Take a look at this calculator. Let's see if we could break this down.
Okay.
Right? 3.5. How many calories is in a pound? Does anyone remember from last lesson?
35, isn't it 3,500? No.
Yep. So you just told me how much weight did you lose in the past 4 weeks?
Okay. So I said, but I think about 3.5, I would say.
Okay. So that means you had a deficit in the past month of 12,250 calories. Okay. How many calories did you tell me that you were aiming per day?
It was 1450 was all I had.
1450.
That's what it told me to lose 2 pounds to get to my goal weight. That was on the FitnessPal.
So 1,450 calories.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff gets exciting. 1,450 calories is goal.
Right.
Deficit.
Okay.
That's your goal deficit, correct?
Right.
I just told you that you were in a total deficit of 12,150 calories to equal that 3.5 pounds. So that means over a week time, how many calories are you consuming?
I was always under it, so I don't know.
So that means in 1 week,
Okay.
you consume about 10,150 calories on average
Okay.
weekly. And 4 weeks, that is about 40,600. So how do we figure this out? Does anyone know?
I don't know. Divided by your days, maybe?
Because what number are we trying to go? What's our goal here? What are we trying to figure out? Why am I writing this down? Do you know? I'm trying to figure out your
I need
maintenance.
to know my maintenance, right?
I want to know your
That would
maintenance.
keep me at the same.
Man,
right?
if Gloria learns her maintenance calories, how much better of a weight loss journey do you think this is going to be?
A lot
It's gonna be
better.
a lot easier.
Jeez.
Be a lot
I can't even-
easier.
I can't even spell it. Calories. Boom. Let's
There you
see.
go.
Let's see if we actually can get that.
The name, you can just sing it to spell the name.
Jesus. So
There you go.
you've lost 3.5 pounds on
Right.
average. You eat 40,600 calories in the month.
God, that seems
monthly.
like a ton.
That's a
Mhm.
ton. Is it
It does. That sounds like a lot.
in the month?
I don't know if that's that much, to be honest.
I don't think. I don't
Yeah,
think
just
that's a
that
lot.
seems like too much.
It seems like too much, but
I
you're
don't
only
know.
eating 1,500 calories. That's not a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I know,
here's-
but I have a hard time sometimes even getting that in.
So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Watch this very carefully. Let's watch this.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the amount of calories that you burned, and I'm gonna add it back to
Okay.
your monthly. So, guys, viewers, if you're watching this and you're like, "What the heck is going on right now?" I'm taking Gloria's fat that she burned, the amount of energy that she burned in the month, and I'm gonna add it back to the amount of calories that she's been consuming on average per day. So let's take this number, 40,600 plus 12,250. So now we're at a total of 52,850 calories.
Wow.
We take that and divide it by what?
By the week? Is it by the week that we're doing this one?
How about this?
Oh no.
By the
Oh,
days.
for the month. Okay. Gotcha.
Boom. That gives us a projected maintenance, which I think it could be a little bit more, of 761 calories daily.
761. 17. Yep. That's only like 10 or 12 off of what it just told me I should be doing right now.
Oof. You're saying I was 10 to 12 off only?
Yeah, that's all.
Man.
I think it's like 17. Let me look on. I might be able to see it if I look on here. If I
Okay.
look on my fitness pal, I'll tell you. I think it was like 1748 or something like that.
Beautiful. So I'm going to be very transparent, Gloria. This number, we need to get it up.
So it has to be higher than that.
No, I didn't say it has to.
Oh,
I
okay.
said if your maintenance was all of a sudden at this mark, how much easier do you think your fat loss journey would be?
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that much in a day.
You can't even fathom it, right?
No, because I have a hard time getting to when I was at 1450, that was bumped up from
Yep.
the 12, whatever I was at.
So
It's really hard some days.
So now that we know that your maintenance is about 200 calories more than where you're at right now, man, you're in a perfect deficit daily. That's a great number for you to hit currently, right?
Yeah.
Is that starting to make sense?
That's what I've been doing, and it's been working.
So now that we figured out what your maintenance is, what do you think I'm going to recommend to you, Gloria, for at least 1 week every so often to do?
To bump it up
To what?
the 17 amount that you said.
Congratulations. There
My
you go.
base goal says 1720.
Perfect.
That's what my fitness pal tells me.
Fine. I
By
think
the weight I'm at and what I
it's slightly
started.
higher with you telling me how
Yeah.
much you're moving.
A
Okay.
little more, right?
So congratulations, you just figured out how to take a diet break and
Okay.
you just figured out how to refeed in this given week if you don't want to wait 4 weeks to eat back to maintenance.
Right.
Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That means for you, 1,400 calories on these days, 1,700 calories on those days.
On those days. Okay.
1,400 calories or so for these weeks. 1,700 calories for that week.
Okay.
Man, unbelievable. Slowly increase the calories over 3 to 5 days to avoid rapid weight gain. So maybe don't immediately jump up to 1,800. Maybe slow 50 calorie, 100 calorie increments. Right? Maintain protein intake. Stick to a whole nutrient dense foods to avoid overindulgence. It's a big deal.
Right.
Refueling isn't quitting. It's preparing for the next push. So guys, for some reason, the human brain can't understand that you need to eat more sometimes to lose more. You need to eat more weight or eat more calories to lose more weight. Again, it is not quitting. It is not failing. It is not going to make you gain fat. You are not going to lose the weight loss journey. You are simply doing what? Benefiting, preventing, increasing likelihood of achievement, right?
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's go for a quick Q&A. Does anyone have any questions over those concepts?
Yeah, what would you add to, what would be your main things to add? More protein and, like you said, more dense foods or more fiber?
A perfect answer would be more protein and more nutrient dense whole foods. But what I would recommend adding is based on your individual needs. Take a look at your macros. How's our fiber intake? What if we need to increase our fruits and vegetables? Look at that protein goal. What if we need to increase our protein goal? Look at the carbohydrates. What if we're starting to feel a little sluggish through our workouts? Maybe we need to increase our carbs a bit more. Get some good energy back. Maybe fats. Maybe our fats are too low. So Gloria, to answer your question, it varies depending on the individual.
Okay.
There's no wrong answer. Why is there no wrong answer? Because what's the number one most important thing that we're looking at? One variable, one principle, one measurement, which is what? It doesn't matter which macronutrient. It doesn't matter which macronutrient you're increasing, meaning it doesn't matter if you're increasing your proteins, carbs, or fats. What's the main number that we're looking at that you're increasing? Calories.
Well, my calorie, right?
Your calorie. That's it.
Right.
And calories are a byproduct of proteins, carbs, fats, right? So it gives you, does it give you flexibility knowing that?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Plateaus are natural and manageable with adjustments. Diet breaks can boost your metabolism. Literally, a diet break can increase the amount of calories that you burn and increase mental clarity. Raj, sustainability matters more than rapid results. Always ask yourself these questions. What has been your biggest challenge during the plateau? How would a diet break fit into your routine? How would a diet break fit into your routine? And remember, you can be flexible with this. You could either do a refeed, you could do a diet break, or you could do both. But if you're watching this and you're experiencing an awesome journey, it might be smart to do it anyways, even if you don't think you need it.
For the extra boosts.
Maybe, what's up?
For the extra boosts.
For that extra boost. Raja just said you're gonna get a boost in metabolism, a boost in hormones, a boost in mental clarity, energy. Man, why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? Right? Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I hope you enjoyed this lesson.
It was good. Thank you.
Of course. Do we have any other questions?
Regarding the diet boost, you say it's good to do like once a month or like once a week?
Diet boost. You call it diet break, right?
Yeah,
diet break. So I know a lot of people that do it differently. On that chart, it said once every 4 weeks.
Okay.
Right, for the diet break.
Like one day, or is it for the whole week?
So if it's in a day, it's a refeed. So let's talk about refeeds. Refeeds is within a given week, Monday through Sunday. That's a refeed. So you could do it one day. You could eat to your maintenance one day. The diagram showed how many days for the refeed. It showed 2 days.
2 days, yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
But you don't have to do Saturday and Sunday. Maybe you could do Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe you only do Friday.
Okay.
Raja, right? That's the really cool thing. Feel free to mess around with it. Now, I wouldn't immediately jump to the 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? Start small. But if you get strategic with this, it can work.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely something worth trying for the mental clarity, the metabolism boost.
Metabolism, everything.
And if it doesn't, if I don't experience those, okay, I'll just continue on the same journey as I was going.
So here's the thing. I want you to remember this. In the long-term view and the macro view, meaning a few month to a couple year view, you will have better weight loss results. In a
Okay.
short-term period, what do you think will happen? Is
Nothing.
it going to be
Nothing right
is
away.
it going to be as fast as
No.
if you did it? It's not. It's going to delay it just a few more days, right?
Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
So it's like a
you
process type of thing. You want to
Exactly.
try it for like 3 to 4 months straight.
Exactly. So trust
then
the
see it.
process.
Okay.
Exactly. That's where the results happen. Because
Okay.
remember, if in 2 weeks, if you're having refeeds where you're eating more calories, of course you're not going to lose as much weight. But the goal isn't to lose as much weight in the shortest amount of time as
Yeah.
possible. Right.
Agreed. Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
I wanted to know.
I think you understood the concept now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome, man.
Awesome, guys.
Tomorrow, Pathways, big event.
Sweet. What time is that at?
We speak to Damon. He'll send you the schedule over and get you sorted all about that. But
Beautiful.
it should be a fun little event for all of our guests out there watching currently. And
Awesome.
tomorrow, come by. It's going to be an all-day event from 10 a.m. till about 8 p.m. And we're going to have different topics to speak about in it. So
Awesome.
definitely worth checking in if you're interested.
Beautiful. 10 a.m., right?
Yep.
10 a.m. And then our next Ask Me Anything event for the next lesson is going to be 8 p.m. on the 29th this Wednesday. So again, if you're watching this right now and you want to tune into the next lesson and learn something new in your weight loss journey, you will tune in at 8 p.m. the 29th Wednesday for the next lesson. So beautiful. Yep. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you next time.
Okay. Bye.